Okay, first of all, turn the tank on its side. You've got 4 screws underneath here, okay? You've got to undo. I've never done this before, sort of done electrics or changed things to the tank. So this is going to be my first time. I just hope it'll be alright, guys. If I muck up, not muck up. Okay, so let's see if it'll come off now. There you go. Now I do have to take some wires off there. In fact, I'll have to take all those off. That's going to be a bit of a game, that is. Let me just put that there. Okay, let's take that bit off. Right. There's a lot of wires I've got to take off there. A lot that look the same as well. Okay, so now what I've done, I just disconnected this off all the motherboard, okay? It looks confusing with all these wires, okay, but what you should do is take photos of each where the connections go so you can put them back. So never, unless you actually know what you're doing, never just take these off and not have a photo. I've got another tank to look at as well, but I've taken photos as well. And I'll be putting these back in the right places, I hope. Now I've got to take this off to get this barrel inside there, so I'll show you guys. I've never done this before, so let's hope. So what I've done, I've just taken the screws off here and it's released the turret. Okay, so now I'm going to take all these screws off now to get inside. Okay, so what I've done now, I've just taken the 6 screws out now. This should just lift out now, hopefully. There you go. So this is how you're going to get inside the turret, okay? There you go, that's inside. So there's not a lot of room to play with once I put like the motor for the smoke oil and bits and pieces in there, but we'll carry on and see what happens. Okay, so after doing like 2,000 screws, no, not really, you just got to go inside the gun. I just got this out. What you had to do, you had to prise it out of here, and you've got to be very careful not to break the turret here, because it's quite, you know, it's just plastic. So you've got to ease it out either side, and then once it's out, it just falls out. But it is quite hard to actually do it. I'm not looking forward to putting it back. It's going to be quite hard. So I'll just take this screw out. Now when I take that screw out, now this should come out. There you go. Now you can access these screws. You've got to take these ones off as well. And don't forget, guys, I've never done this before. It's just the way I'll look at it and see if we can do it. I mean, crikey. Put that screw there. And it's always handy to have a little box to put all your bits and pieces in. So then you're not looking for screws, you know, for an hour or so. There you go, I'll just take this bit off here. I've already got a headache just thinking, trying to put all this back together again. Crikey. I'll have to have a beer before I do that. Okay, so now this should come off. And hopefully, if I remember rightly, this should come through. And it might go the other way. It's a little bit tight. God, crikey. There you go. The barrel is out, okay? Now what we'll do, we'll insert the new one. So let's just take the old muzzle off. There you go, let's take that off. And then we'll push it through here. Now it should tighten up when we push it through here. Is that going to be right? Let's have a look. Hopefully. Now that the gun's in there, okay, let me just put the screws back in. Just 4 screws to do it. Now don't do it too tight on one side. Okay, let's put a screw on the other side. And yeah, it still wobbles around a bit, but that's going to go in the white BB units, okay? Now, you don't have to make a hole in the BB unit or anything, so maybe just in the side a little bit, okay? Which I'll show you guys. So let's just tighten up the side. Not too tight. Remember, this is only plastic, okay? So just like turn it until it stops. Don't sort of like think, okay, turn it a little bit more. Now you see that? See, that comes in and out like that. But once I put it into the BB units, it should hold it still. There you go, no movement now. So that's back in there. That should go up and down, hopefully. Just got to check all this to see if I've done it all right. See if I put it the right way. Now that should go there. That should clip into that. Hopefully. It's quite confusing when it's actually out of this because everything is turned the other way, you see. Now they told me, the company, is to make a hole just here and put the pipe here for the smoke. Apparently that will push into there and then come out the barrel. But I have to have a look at that before I do anything like that. Because I'm not too sure on that one. That's a little bit of a, just make sure the holes are lined up for the screws on the side. Okay, so let me just get the old screwdriver here, put that down. As I say, I've never done this before. If I can do this right for the first time, I'm sure you guys will be able to do it as well, who's sort of like thinking of doing this and could be a little bit scared like I am at the moment, yeah. But oh, sorry about the camera. But the good thing about it, that we have got 2 other Shermans, so we muck up on this one. So you don't do it too tight, okay? I just had a slight click then, so you just bring it back one. Okay, so let's do the other side now. Because all these wires, you know, you're kind of working around, you're kind of limited a little bit on moving around, sort of like. So let's just put that, lean it onto the controller there. Yeah, that barrel that I bought is metal, so it's adding weight to the tank again. There you go, just I'm trying to show you guys dead close. It is actually hard filming this when you've got the camera right in your face and you can't have a good look what you're doing, you know. So there you go, that's the barrel fix there, okay. Now this is where it gets a little bit sort of like fidgety now. I've got to put that back in there. Okay, got to make sure all lines up properly, got to make sure that's in there. Make sure there's no wires. Okay, now that's got to somehow fit in there. Pretty good. It's pretty solid, and I just weathered it a little bit, not a lot, just to show you guys. I'll just turn to this view here. There you go, guys. It's a long barrel. There you go. That's where you'll put the oil in there. A little thing will come up. You just put oil in. And happy days. So there you go, guys. There's the Firefly. Today I will be fitting the smoke unit and the flash unit to the tank in the corner there. That one there, yes. I won't video me doing it because it will take a long time. As I remember last time, it took me a long time to take that apart. So I'll show you the end results on if it's going to work or not, and if it will smoke. Some people say, oh, it doesn't smoke a lot. Well, let's see. Okay guys, I'm going to start now. Okay guys, well there's the tank there. That's the one I'm going to start putting the smoke unit on, and it's looking quite good. As you can see, I've got 3 Shermans now. That's the new one there. That's the one that I did the old part 1 on. I did part 2, but I forgot to put the camera on, guys. So after finishing it and then I looked at the camera, it was off. Unless it's switched off, I'm having a lot of problems with the camera switching off at the moment. So there's no video me doing the rest of the weathering, which I can show you now. It definitely looks better than before. I haven't done like the tracks on it or the wheels and all that yet, but I'll just show you what I have done here. There you go. It's kind of looking quite weathered now, all over now, and you got the rain stains there as well, you know, the water stains. So yeah, that looks pretty good actually. Once I start putting all the extra bits on, and as I go along, I will be, you know, doing a little bit more weathering here to make it look a bit better. They might put a little couple of dings in the turret here, you know, or scratches along the side. Someone suggested that. They said, oh yeah, your tank looks good, but you remember, like, if bullets sort of shear off to the side of the turret there, it's going to put a scratch on there, might show a bit of metal, you know. And so yeah, I might do that, you know. And you know, also down here with this hedgerow cutter, I'm gonna have to put little bits of like grass or hedge or something like that, and then I'll get actually cork, paint it brown and dirty colour, put little bits on here like the rock and ground has all come up on the top, you know. So yeah, that's a good idea from someone who said that, just to make it look more realistic. So anyway, getting back to this one, here we go, let's start. Okay guys, after a long time trying to fit the smoke and flash, I've still got to screw it down there, but it's just to test to see if it will fire and smoke. There you go, hang on, let's just move around this way. Okay, only try again. Wow, hang on, just go back a bit more. Okay, test it again. That is awesome, that smokes a lot. Try again. Absolutely amazing how, right. Try again, Ani. And again. Yeah, that's good. And again, right. Try again. Okay, there's a lot of smoke there as well. And again, my boy. Yeah, that's good. And again, keep trying. And again. And again. That is really good. Keep trying. The smoke comes out pretty quick as well. And again. Try again. Wow. And again. That's awesome. And again. And again. And again. And again. Wow, that is really good. And again. Awesome. Another upgrade on the Sherman. Fire again. Yeah, that's good. Okay, what we'll do is slow motion one, okay? Yeah, that way, and okay, fire again. And again. Okay, right, let's turn that light again. Okay, and again. And again. That's good, and again. Let's put a little bit more light in here. Okay, try again. Okay, there you go guys. We fitted the smoke unit and flash unit, and it smokes quite well and the flash is really good, so happy days. That's pretty good, Arnie. That is really good. And again. And what I'll do, I'll get a close up and zoom in there. Right, okay, go on in. That is awesome. Wow, okay, that's good. Anyway, my son's happy.